Welcome to Wednesday Webinar Live by Disruptive Focus. In today's session, we are going to explore the importance of understanding the fundamentals of cryptocurrency and how to manage expectations in the current crypto market. I'm very delighted to introduce our guest speaker in the studio, Randa Rifai. Randa, how are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Randa is a distinguished blockchain and cryptocurrency professional. She is the Chief Blockchain Officer at GloryThink Group. Cryptocurrency has been a life changer for Randa, not only by means of financial investment, but even beyond the blockchain's primary financial use. Her passion for this technology started in 2015 in parallel to her full-time banking job. She developed this passion into a full-fledged career. She is currently recognized as one of the top 10 blockchain leaders in the Middle East, as well as the ambassador for Women in Blockchain Talks, Government Blockchain Association, and Institute for the Future at University of Nicosia. Before we start, let me remind you that this is a 15 to 20 minute live session. After that, we will open a Q&A session around 10 minutes. If you have any questions, please type them into the comment section anytime during the presentation. In case you experience any technical issues, please check your internet connections and refresh your browsers. And now let's start with the first question, Randa. So tell us a bit about your current roles and their impact in the development of Web3 ecosystem.
Well, thank you for having me here, and I'm really happy to be live with the audience. Actually, I guess when we all started in the cryptocurrency, we didn't expect that it will go so far. So today we're talking about Web3. And when I first studied about cryptocurrency in 2016, I thought that as a banker, it's only a tool for money or transactions and transfers. But actually, it was surprising to me that it's more than that. It's really a disruptive technology. And this is why I didn't keep that discovery for myself, and I developed into an evangelist, so I can teach others about it properly and in an authentic way. So, talking about Web3 and how we can build, each one of us can build actually a role in that. So basically what I have been doing is not only education and awareness, because adoption is very important. So I have been discovering this technology beyond the use of financial, facilitating actually financial transactions. I have been trying to develop a strategy to understand and make others understand it. This is why I have been doing the workshops and the seminars all over 6 years. Now, more than that, yes, it was a life-changing for me. And I got into the woman challenge because I'm a woman myself, and I have been one of very few women in the Middle East to be achieving this role. And it's non-stop. It's ongoing. It's for our children, our mothers, our daughters. So I think that the role is very important. The value that you are achieving and the value that you are giving to the ecosystem will build that ecosystem. So apparently, the cryptocurrency was not only something for an alternative, let's say, to do transactions. Actually, it helped in war times. It helped in crises like the Lebanese crisis, and it actually made people more financially inclusive. So when I see that, I dream of the impact that would happen if I go on live and talk with people, if I actually forward the message that I have learned about this technology and just dream about the potentials. How can we do it? Because each one of us is responsible to be spreading this education and this experience actually about the technology, because after that we will be cutting the wrongs and the rights. So if I was wrong at some place and I did something that didn't actually do a positive impact, so others will learn from me. And this is what I have been doing. Also, the participation in the communities is very important, and building them based on solid understanding is also very important. And yes, I have been doing that, and I will be doing that, I guess, for the coming years.
Okay, so you left your traditional banking job to do a full-fledged career in Web3. That is really brave.
Yeah. Actually, I was the weirdo at the bank between my colleagues and my managers, talking about something that, oh my God, it's very virtual, I cannot touch it. And then in 2017 and 18, the world became more aggressive about it, and the pandemic came, and it gave me a clear vision about, I'm going in the right path. I should be dedicating myself and my education and my time for that, not only for myself. Again, I repeat. So I did the master's program, and that was good in the pandemic days. And I finished it at the University of Nicosia, just the beginning of this year. And that actually gave me another privilege in the area and the region and among the women, and actually like a reliable source for students and the youth generation who are thirsty to know about this technology.
Yeah, so when you talk about technology, for those who never knew about Web3 and the blockchain technology, how do you simplify it to them? What do you tell them basically to deal with all the doubts and curiosities?
Yeah, actually, this is an important question because I've always started my anything I'm doing, like a workshop or a seminar in the part of cryptocurrency and technology, because Web3 is very new. It's a trendy word or a trendy business nowadays, but people don't know that it started with something that is decentralized, because Web3 by itself is decentralized. And this is what we always preach for people, what we always talk about, that don't think that you are out of the scope, or you the fear of missing out is very much increasing. And everyone wants to jump on this journey and make something impactful. But the thing is, you have also to go back to the fundamentals, to the basics. So Web3 is all about, it's about decentralization, peer-to-peer. How can I be eligible to do a project like a new coin or a token or an NFT, or even be rewarding the ecosystem and the community that I'm building for that coin or that token. So it's a closed loop where you will get to be learning, experimenting, and then bringing value, which is the most important.
I think the key thing there is more on incentivizing participation.
Of course.
Yeah, so how do you explain that to someone who is doesn't have any background? Like, how do I get rewarded in this new space?
Yeah, exactly. So I repeat again that when you get yourself educated, when you get to know the knowledge, the know-how, like what we are doing today and the coming session, we are just, we're listening to information, we're taking experience from the experts, we actually evaluate this learning according to our backgrounds. This is the beauty of it. So you see, what's my background? Banking industry, financial institutions, engineering. I've seen many people with variety of backgrounds actually coming into this because they had the urge to find some new value through a very easy technology. Now, this is a misconception that people think that it's not easy to learn. It's all about logic. It's all about consistency of following up with the news, following up with the experiences, reading the projects, and then you will get a way that you can see yourself bringing something incentivizing for yourself and for the community. So the first thing to do to be self-developed is learning about it, and then building a community around you, whoever is around you. Okay, because from that community you will bring people in, and you can like form a team, and when you have an idea, you have people passionate about it, and you can it's more easily facilitated than before. It's not like the traditional startup scene. Okay, today we have incubators, accelerators, and investors putting a lot of money in such startups based on the blockchain technology or anything related to that. So yeah.
Okay, that's really great. For the second question, yeah, we all know that there are so many people who are, getting curious, and they're actually deciding about investing or getting to know more about crypto. Having experience in this space for over 6 years, that's really a long time for many people. And you have a solid background in the traditional financial market. How should one become an informed crypto investor? Like, what should they do? What are the first steps that they need to do?
Yeah. So, of course, there's a lot of common things and a lot of non-common things between the traditional financial market and the Web3 investment or the cryptocurrencies or the new market. So the common is the adoption of cryptocurrency has been developed through these 6 years. I have witnessed that. So people are becoming more reliable on the news and the indicators, the financial indicators that come along with the traditional financial market. So, for example, we have seen the interest that is proposed from the Federal Reserve, the inflation rates, and many other economic indicators can now affect the cryptocurrency market. So for investors that are willing to bring in or actually to come in this market, if they have an experience in the traditional market, that would be a plus, because the analysis is very important. There's technical analysis and fundamental analysis to that. So I will be talking about that in details in my session. But the thing is, just a few tips about that. The investor should not be in fear of missing out. Please be careful about the project that you are investing in, the coin that you are putting your money. Always diversify your money in the market, just as typical as the traditional one. Other than that, you are dealing with decentralized organizations, not centralized ones. So you have to be careful about the scope and actually the aim of this project, the aim of this team, these people. We have regulations, but these regulations do not cover all transactions that are done in this market. So when you have a legal claim or something to sue someone, okay, maybe there will be there's still actually no regulation or court for that, which is not actually in the traditional market. This is only in the cryptocurrency market. So this is why people have, or investors have to learn, have to be cautious, and have to read and ask people who know already for advisory and consultancy, and they could lead the way. But at the end of the day, you are the responsible. You want decentralization, then you have to be responsible for your own money, for your own wallet, and for your own safety. And this is actually a tax for being decentralized and not being with one authority or central. So everything has a tax to be paid. So yeah. Now, one more thing that I actually want to be addressing a few differences between the traditional market and Web3. Not only decentralization, it's about barriers. So the banking sector or the financial institution sector have been trying to bring on products, services, all around the world, just to make those unbanked people banked, okay? But there's still people who are underserved. They are banked, but they are not underserved. And there's still people who are out of this financial system. So what cryptocurrency have been doing, what decentralization and Web3 is doing for people, is letting them in this financial system in a way or another. If you have a project, you can just start with it. Okay, if you have value, if you have a roadmap in that, you can just escalate. But if you don't have an ID, you're not registered maybe, or you have some conflicts in your country, or I don't know what, you have a barrier to enter the financial system, you will not be able to get a loan, you will not be able to go to an investor and pitch him the idea and get money, because you're not having a bank identity. And this is, I think, the most important thing for young generations, and we have seen it in the region, actually, if I can say. So this is lovely, this is a beauty, and this is where we can leverage it, but in a good way, okay, because we have a lot of scams. So I'm always cautious about that, and always motivating people to be doing that in a good and ethical manner, because at the end we have to do it like that to make it more appealing for others to come in actually this domain.
Okay. Do you know any organizations in your networks or any group of people, I'm sure, who are advocating the same to educate the degens or the younger generation, or even the older generation who are curious and they need to know about the fundamentals?
Yeah, actually, you are right. There has been an issue with educating the seniors or the old people about this. Okay, so maybe some people say or have in mind that, okay, cryptocurrency is not for everyone. Well, when I actually learned about it, I saw it like, yeah, it's for everyone. It's for my mother, my daughter, my husband, my brother. So my neighbor, the people who only have the mobile phone and the internet, and they can just create a wallet and do a transaction, but not do it like just in a messy way, or just not understanding what I'm doing, what I'm losing, where I'm putting my money. This is very important. So yeah, I have a lot of people doing a lot of things in the communities, and also the pretty thing about it is that for me, I'm connected to many communities around the world. I wasn't doing that when I was a banker. I didn't have the chance to do it because I have one identity, this banking organization, this bank. If I change my bank, I will have another bank identity. That's it. So here we are.
It was very limited.
Yeah,
for you.
here it's not limited. We have seen that a lot of communities are coming out in Dubai, in the UAE, and in the Middle East region, of course, in Europe and the US. And I'm myself representing a UK-based organization, which is for women, because they think that, yeah, we have to spread all around the globe. We cannot be limited. And I also represent an education organization, which is in Cyprus, and another one in the US. So I think, and we actually get rich from the experiences of multicultural people, each one in his or her own country, each one from his or her background. So this is what makes it more valuable, and doing it in a simple form is very, very important. This is why I repeat myself, and I always, when I come out live for the audience or have a recorded session or whatever, or even physical, I always preach about being humble, being precise in what you're telling. Don't sophisticate things, and don't like act as a philosopher in Web3. It's not like that. It's for everyone to understand, to come in. No, it's not like that, really. It's really, really not similar to the traditional market, because I've been there. I've seen the investors, the suit, the tie, the formalities. Okay, we still have strategies, we still have roadmaps, but not that way.
So you're saying that It should be simplified, talk in layman's term, make everyone, make the information and the knowledge accessible to everyone.
Actually, it is simplified. People think that it's not. No, but like the course of University of Nicosia, which is introduction to that, it's free, and it's delivered online with professors and people. That's very simple. It was very simple to my mind to just get into this technology. It's technology, not finance, okay? Yes. But it is as well finance. Yes. So there has been people from my community, for example, in Lebanon. Yeah, we have been doing that, and there are still communities doing that. I've been involved also. Here in Dubai, like yourself, you are trying to make it simple for people, make it more getting into their homes in a proper way, of course. So yeah, it's simple and it's there, just grab it.
Yes, I can feel your energy, your enthusiasm. But going to the current situation now, what is your input on the crashing prices of the market? This is the reality now.
Yeah.
And how do you see that impacting users, enthusiasts, and people who are willing to enter into the space?
Yeah. So, I understand the crash of the market, but don't worry, guys. Next slide, please. So, the thing is, for me, for Randa, there are 2 to 3 types of investors. People who are traders, okay, who deal with cryptocurrency or any other financial instrument for daily basis, and they are aggressive in trading. Those people will be following the market minute by minute, if not second by second, and those will be the people who are suffering from the crash of the market, or will be very happy with the increase of the prices. The other investors are the long-term investors. Me, as an early investor and adopter, have been always cautious about investing in cryptocurrency. So I keep myself I'm not aggressive in investments, and this is not financial advice, but I'm just saying the facts that are on the table. So I am a long-term investor, and you can be as well. When you ever start with something, don't put all your resources in it, okay? And diversify your pocket and your profile. So I said before that the high inflation that happened recently in the market and the interest rates that are happening in the US made not a good one, actually made a vital impact on the crash of the market. And by the way, it's not only the cryptocurrency market. Okay, we have seen many times not only the cryptocurrency but other markets that are crashing, and the cryptocurrency is correlated to that. Yes, by the way, yes. People think that it's not, but it is. And also talking about the energy consumption and the mining of the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, changing from Ethereum 1 to Ethereum 2, the merge. So this has been also in the market. Of course, this is a new technology, so everybody will talk about it, criticize or provoke that. Promote it. So
everyone will have an opinion.
Exactly. It's not like the financial market that has been there for decades, and you know the rules and the process and the results. Okay, so this is still new. All right. The adoption is also very important. So the crash of the market maybe happened when the increase of prices were like huge, and people went into the market, the adoption increased, the demand increased, and then when it came up to the certain price, people sold their cryptocurrencies. And here we have 2 people. The people who are believers that no, I will not sell my cryptocurrency because I believe that I should keep it for later, for bringing in more investment actually in it. And the people know, I want to just hit and run. I want to just have the money in my pocket doubled and tripled. Awareness and knowledge barriers, of course, and the scams. This is like contradictory to each other, because there has been a lot of scams in many ways. Not only someone that is offering you to just come in with come into our project, buy our tokens. No, it's happening in many ways. So the scams also led to a part of crashing the market, because people who have already doubted that market and they are not aware and knowledgeable about it will just come out of it very easily. Financial inclusion, actually, we have been witnessing this for around 6 years. If I can say 6 years, it's more than that. The financial inclusion is huge, and till now, I know, and I know actually, not believe only, that in Africa, people are educating others for the financial inclusion in cryptocurrency. Many exchanges, the well-known ones and other communities, are doing that in every part of the world. So this is becoming more solid. The adoption is increasing. So don't worry, guys, just start. Of course, the regulations and the laws, the threatening of cryptocurrency and the blockchain technology and its potentials have been there for not only banks, not only central banks, but also big corporations and organizations. So what you see in the market is, it's either they are embracing it and adopting, also governments as well, or they are still against it and they don't know how actually to jump in or to bring something in. So regulations, I think, is something that is trying to solve that problem, trying to bring these two opposite ways together, opposite parties together. And hopefully there will come a 360 service or 360 product that can promote for cryptocurrencies, make people aware of scams, regulations that are easy on people who wants to come in and do something, and as well protect the customers from any kind of scams or fraud.
Yes, thank you so much. That's comprehensive advice from the question I've asked. Yes. So one last question. Having said all of that, a lot of strengths and we can also see a lot of challenges in the crypto in the crypto markets. What's your view on crypto asset in the next 2 to 5 years? Having said all that, I'm saying that the path is going in the right way. I cannot be definitely sure how the things will be, because I can predict, I can analyze. Okay, it's based on analysis. So our analysis says on past data.
Exactly. So our analysis on the previous data says that it's gonna be more. Actually, there will be more adoption. The crypto assets, whatever you want to name it, cryptocurrency, is it used for a currency, or is it used as an asset to do any other non-financial transaction, like NFTs, or is it used to facilitate Web3? So in all cases, this is staying more than before. I said that in 2016 to the people who criticized me. And now I'm saying it again. This is here to stay. I'm staying there in all the circumstances. And please reach out to me, like on LinkedIn, if you want to have any question, or you have already a question or something. So the thing is, it's going there, but I'm just alerted, or I'm just not very much saying the view of the regulations. It's still vague. We need to insert more analysis, more opinions, what does work and what doesn't work. And I think that will make everybody happy.
Yeah, we are inviting a series of speakers who will talk about regulations and laws in the upcoming Wednesday webinar to follow up with what we have discussed
exactly.
today.
And actually, we need action in that.
Yeah.
So we always say that it's not one person. It's not. The lawyer needs someone who knows about the technology, who knows about the hacks, the bugs, I don't know what. Someone who has been in the market for consultancy, not only technical, but coming from a financial background, seeing what could, take place in a proper way, what does not actually solve a problem. So regulations are not gonna be just, yeah, we dropped a regulation. It's gonna be like we should emerge all these things together and make them one for a happy ending.
Yes, thank you so much, Randa, for
Thank
all
you.
your insights today. And Randa will also be delivering a course, a 2-hour course on fundamentals of crypto on the 20th of September. So, yeah, more details about that will be in LinkedIn, in our LinkedIn page. So thank you so much once again
Thank
for
you. Thank you for
your time, for being here with us, sharing
It's
your
a pleasure.
experiences, your insights. And thank you so much to everyone out
Thank you.
there, to our live audiences who are watching us from the beginning. Thank you. And on behalf of Disruptive Focus, have a great day ahead.